not gentle. The political hot goose. You sit up and me, you the fry. I for don't buy you the nyaka nyaka. This not the Hot Goose Network television. Fumble this na Gentle and Abigail. This na the Hot Goose Network. With the link una now directly to Universal Radio, and we get a correspondence with them. We get for the be every Saturday. So I want una listen and una follow up how the program they go. Let una save the part of the process. This get for be every Saturday. Una listen.
Gentle, and I get Abigail also way part of the media team and North America and of course in the part of the young generation. And so I just want to let you get the updates about this evening. Say it's going to be a SLPP hour. We're going to reach you every Saturday from the time 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Well, I get online right now. Good evening from Radio.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Kaikai. How you do?
All right. Well, we'll get you loud and clear. Good evening. Good evening.
Mr. Kaikai, good evening. Good evening all over Salon. Good evening.
Yes, that's the voice of Gentle.
Abigail, you are muted.
Abigail, live from the United States of America. Well, this is the SLPP hour. Wait, today we get two big.
Abigail, unmute yourself.
What do we discuss? Yes, Gentle. How you doing, buddy? How's life in America?
Well, North America, we did it. We tell Papa God 2020. We tell Papa God 20 because we did in North America. We did do very well. The weather don't begin cold, and then people they don't begin wear jackets. And then with the envy, people are now in a saloon because the place don't they warm now and then get for the enjoy that weather. So we did we enjoy the good job and with the good thing there with the president they do in that country.
Yes, so then a gentle voice. We don't get the voice of Abigail from the other side. Let's just tell we an overview of life right now in the States and how everything around America and ambience. Just take you around.
Right now, they do well in North America, United States to be exact. I think at the airport a little bit.
The volume of your phone, Abigail. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think we do well. We were there on the East Coast right now. We experience some cold weather. The one way there in the West Coast, we're in California. I think it's it's still warm. Then it still get some warm weather. But we do well overall. We get ready for midterms elections in the United States. So there is a little bit of political vibe going on. So, but overall, we do well. Thank you. Life is good. We can't complain.
All right, life is good. Life is good. I want to get a very good reception. So we reduce the volume of maybe listen to from America. We're going to reduce the volume a little bit from the set we're going to listen to. So we get a very fine reception out here. And obviously I don't get that side in, and I'll put them down a little bit. So we'll get a very fine reception. Well, Fumble, we can start the discussion. Let's put the volume down. Put the volume down. All right, put the volume down. That's good. I think it's okay like that. It's okay. When Pambo, you listen to Universal Radio this Saturday evening, as you listen, you don't get the introduction from Gentle from North America, and of course from Abigail from North America. All the two we can discuss there this evening. It doesn't reflect the views and the editorial principles of Universal Radio. All the two you can listen to come out directly from the SLPP Hour and the sponsor program by the Hot Goose Network. Well, Gentle, I just want to start the discussion like this way. This is the SLPP Hour. The president, we don't get the national talk. We way starts, I think, from Kailang, Kambo, go to other various areas, then maybe to Makeni. I just want to make Fambolem get a tip of how the visits been there, like the national tour with the president too. Various parts that that's available.
Fambolem una ate una plenty. Thank you. The president went now with Papa na saloon. The man where they make things happen and the father of democracy in Africa, when a retired Brigadier Julius Maada Bio, he don't decide for tour na the entire part of the country for appreciate the people them effort na Sierra Leone, for appreciate the fact say the people then listen to in call where to the call of democracy. Remember, Sierra Leoneans them be done day, we all they work together for make sure say we exercise with civic rights. Plenty people then come out all over the country for go register, for go make sure say the name be part of the process in that country. And then after that process day, people them not been the some man not been go work 1 or 2 days. The president say and say because he care for him people them, if for go each and every village in that country for tell and thank you for that effort where they apply. Now, this is not the reason we now the Hot Goose Network, me and Abigail, we decide say we even take a time from we own schedule every week for come and talk to Sierra Leoneans about them good job they are with President Bio they do. And we see where President Bio don't go now the eastern part of Salone, it concentrates mainly na Kono. We know say Kono na one part of the country when the bread basket of Sierra Leone. But for far too long in that country, the greedy politicians, them, thief-man politicians, them, they be don't lie for them, they don't abandon Kono. They use them as a scapegoat for let them get their own way out in politics. Then they give them fake promises. We see an Eskuruma bingo day at a certain time. He go a whole book in hand, he answer up, he say income for can change Kono, but at the end of the day, nothing no happen. Kono left, they dark. So President Bio now, after this registration, he said, I not go just come na eastern part and tell una thank you for register. He said, what I go do? I go make sure say, and they come for car with goodies. And waiting Kono they been lacking. Na electricity. Light not been there. The people they been strained and they need a more. So President Bio decide say, well, I not go just come and tell una thank you. I go can send for una. Una no say where you dey come out, where Papa they go na house. Where don't go drag, where they go to a picking and then they expect say Papa don't can wait take out for we. So in as much as President Bio go now the eastern part, it tell them thank you for the registration, peaceful registration, fets no occur, halala no occur, all man come out. He appreciates them. At the same time, it go with the uninterrupted electricity. When a 24-hour electricity, it go open and a Kono. And that one day, now a very big privilege, now very big opportunity for the Kono people and Sierra Leoneans. Because Kono, we know say na diamopherious area. Now, diamond and the investors that they can dey, so they need that one day. And it get for create some huge economic and social benefits for people like yanda. So now the reason then the way the president they go around and they tell thank you to inform them, and it is same for them. Where they make themselves they laugh, they like today. So Nadan de Mr. Kaikai. So this program is sponsored, just like I say, by the Health Goose Network, or the stream and through Universal Radio. And a program we get for continue every Saturday, 7 o'clock p.m. na saloon time to 8 o'clock p.m. Na America ya Eastern time na 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Na Central time na 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. So now the reason this way President Bio they pass and they appreciate a Fambulem na that country day.
Quite apart from Kono, I think he traveled again in other sub-countries, other districts, other places now, the east end of Sierra Leone. Because Kono now one part, but I think he go to the far east of Kailang. What's not the message for the Kailang people?
Well, when President Bio go na Kailan, the message not the same. The message is that a go for go appreciate the Kailan people the Bo people for where they don't left then busy times them for go team up na line and register for exercise the democratic right, and for where they're not able to allow nobody can fet among them, and it also go and tell and say the need for comport themselves. It tell them the reason why they for vote free and fair, the reason why they not for allow any politician lie for them as to what they get for do or what they not get for do. The reason why they for rely on them and for try from no say now in no more and the new direction government will able help that country they for let the country better like how it the better they elected. For let them not allow no bad politician, no thief man for can lead to austerity anymore. It give them that assurance they say it will continue for protect religion, it will continue for guide them picking them, it will continue for pay them picking their school fee, it will continue for provide water, it will continue for provide more electricity, it will continue for do all them good munafa money them. Now for let them make sure say they maintain that trajectory and continue for be peaceful until elections come, then vote back for him next for become the next president again.
All right, welcome. You listen to Universal Radio. This is the SLPP hour. We come from the team of the SLPP North America on the radio this evening, live from the USA. I get Gentle, the political hot boost. Then I get Sister Abigail, we in North America, himself now part of the media team, we represent the young generation. And this evening, we got for me, this is the maiden edition, but we got for the continue every week on board Universal Radio. When I come to Abigail, there is just say something because I know it's on the other side, everyone chipping a little bit. Abigail, what do you make of the president in national visit now the eastern part of Sierra Leone? What do you make of the visit?
Well, actually, I'm proud of the visit. The tour with the president there on right now. This to show we say the president are a president of people. He respect the people them, when them put them in office, and he respect their views and opinion. Every now and then, when you see after every major national event, the president they go around the country for tell people they thank you, forget them ideas, them forget them views, them just forget a feel of what in the country they think or what people they think about. It's a really it's a good thing because so often we not get leaders them where they go back to the people that we elect them. A lot of leaders them when they're elected, they kind of abandon the one that we elect them, and then they're just about their own business. But not this president. Will they see and say, President Bio, they stay in touch with the people them, if they keep in touch with them, if they go back to the one that we put in our office, if they make a nation round tour every now and then, every now and then. So this is not strange to us. This president now people president now president of Sierra Leoneans and we like in people them. So they always go back for see what they then think. So I'm really impressed and I'm proud of him. This is not new actually. So we know saying that president will they always do tour if they go around, but I'm really impressed that if they go around, talk to people them himself, and not no more they wait for let somebody can report to and say, oh now this they go. No, he's really hands-on. He's out there on the field. He don't roll up and sleeve them. Like he's getting the job done himself. So I'm really impressed. I'm proud of him for being the kind of president that he is, which is really hands-on. So I'm proud of him and I'm happy that they mingle with them school picking them because I see when it go na Pujon, it go na alumni, primary school they attend, they talk to the boys them, they encourage them. So this is a president really where they inspire people them. So he's inspiring the next generation. And they tell them about they also say, now this school I go, now yeah, I come out for make a be president delegate today. So if you pay attention, if you work hard, you study hard, you self one day will be president. So I was really proud of that moment. That was like a really touching moment for me. Where you go to alumni elementary school and talk to them boys and then from there he went around the country and now as we see, I think he then at the north this weekend. I think they go on Kabbalah tomorrow. So I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed and I'm proud of this president.
All right, I'm really impressed and proud of the president. When the president they take a national tour, and I think they go out to appreciate the people. Of course, we went down with registration, and we're really happy. The turnout was very impressive. The people and behavior towards the one that we did the registration, everything around it was beautiful. So we appreciate the first place, and we commend the ECSL for that. When we come to the energy sector, over the week, they did all over the social media that the president go now Kono, the dam of previous Kono, for electrify Kono city, Koedu city, and the environs of Kono. Plenty people come out, plenty people of Kono, the indigenes of Kono came out and supported the president in efforts for bring light back to Kono. What do you think about this? Because a lot of other social media messages to come about talk about the cosmetic lights. What do you have to say about this light when the president just done commission for the people of Kono? Over to you, gentlemen.
Mr. Kaikai, I dey tell every Sierra Leonean say President Bio no dey do cosmetic development. President Bio in a corrective development and restructuring. Now it dey do, and then it resets a spoiled system in that country. What do I mean by that one day? The bad job them way APC can do. We destroy that nation. We no say where APC been in power for 11 years. Then I command them. Now lie, they become lie per we. Then talk say, then they bring, they don't succeed in electricity and road network. And at the end of the day, people then go agree with me, say, the day where APC lost election, the next day, blackout come, the same APC, they begin provoke Sierra Leone as they now, then begin the hala kerosene day. So that may be tell una say, they not be called no light in that country day. So President Biobi come back for try for restructure the nation because in plans the way been carried, it been things say not true where APC been talk say they don't bring light. Bio na be lie. So it got for come back in restructure in system and plans in programs them fresh. It bring electricity back na Freetown. Now Freetown they get uninterrupted. And they use the power plant. Then it makes sure say it use solar system. Now every chiefdom in that country. Then it don't shape all the pole them. Now each district headquarter, it don't bring electricity there as I speak. So Kenema and Bo, it don't go establish and open their own plant. That plant there where APC be abandoned, where Pakabab begin, APC abandon them because them been they think about regional hate and tribal hate. Now so then they abandon Kono. So President Bio don't care, we don't see say all over the country, lights don't do now. Even where na the north, where Mother Bio been go to lights na like put local, APC they been get the ball mine with family. Then they thief the solar. APC been get the ball mine, then they thief the transformer them. For them no more better no follow them people than they. We see where Lunge then go put bomb soil. All the mercy man then swear them. I think that's where they Hamburg APC so they're confused. So President Bio decides say they bring electricity, it don't bring Kenema the you. When about that plant, we get for be forever. So Kono not to exception. It don't go open the you 24 hours. All man been enjoy. Oh the year. And then what he don't do na Freetown. Last month, President Bio, he don't go work with America. We tell na say President Bio they be say no they go America. They don't work with a company with the America. They don't approve forever electricity plants for let they can fix them. Nakisi, we go serve Freetown forever and ever and ever. Then over $380 million project, American embassy, they don't sign them. So President Bio, they can fix them. Freetown no get forever wing EI per electricity business. So the country in development one, 9 President Bio don't pick up because any country for life better, una need forget light. Because when una get sustainable light, what you call sustainable light, where like other president can say, you know they go. Not to like that light where an escroma then go no more, APC go there, the light go no. Light where any other president can, you know they go again for bring light. Now we call sustainable electricity. We need that one day so that people then go can if somebody want come for open factory, you know say light day where we able use in machine there on their lights and they not get for Yagba anymore. So now the kind thing is where President Bio don't institute at that country, where we as Australians we glad about. So I think Abigail gets something them about that. Well, it's really one for Hammer home for tell people that.
Well, like Jen to say, President Bill, when you look at a track record, from where only development the way they bring Kana Salon, now development the way they last. Not so their cliche development that they bring Kana, not so their how they call them 2 days development them. President Bio in development and from now for generation to generation, not to one normal way. Like look for example, look at the road them down as alone. Where APC say they don't make the road them. As they come on a power, so the road they all fall apart, right? We'll not even get better road them again for travel on. But now when President Bio came in, it began for renovate the road and they. You see and say the road the way President Bio where President Bio make the bridge the way it make. They are bridge when are sustainable bridges and roads them will they last forever. We're not going for broke down like APC them because as APC goes, so all the road then fall apart. So like gentlemen, they say look at the light. They say then come with lights, but then guess what? As they left, we begin experience blackout. No, when President Bio therefore do in 10 years and then he left office, another SLPP president come and take over from him in order for struggle for light again because he has already solved that issue for we. So so let me just continue for tell President Bio thank you for the good work, the permanent work the way they do, because a permanent development that it bring. Every development where President Bio don't bring a permanent development. Even with international relationship that with foreign countries them, it make the all permanent development, permanent relationship, it build good relationship for we with other countries them, they bring some permanent developments there, they bring some permanent jobs them where they left at the country where too much like where APC them they bring some then quick job them contract them as I can and go no. President Bio they bring developments, they bring permanent developments, permanent jobs them for Sierra Leoneans them, it creates impact for Sierra Leoneans they will for last forever. We're not just going to go away in 2 or 3 days or 1 or 2 years. So when it comes to the light issue, me believe say President Bio is on the right track. Alaji Kandrasise is one of the best minister of energy we don't ever get in that country there. He's a very intelligent man. He knows what he's doing, and so far he's done an amazing job. I'm really proud of the electricity. Like I said last week, I've been there salon for the registration month, and to be honest with you, I not experienced blackout. The whole time I was there for the time being where I'm in this salon, I no experienced no blackout at all, Kai. I was really impressed.
And I want to remind you that all the views, all the comments and the discussions here, not to reflect the views of Universal Radio, but this is a sponsored project from the Hot Boost Network, where Gentle and Sister Abigail, where they represent the media team, the young generation in North America, they present to you every Saturday from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock on board Universal Radio. When I come to you again, Gentle, a lot of people really are from different school of thoughts, from different quarters, from different sections and other areas. They look at this electrification of Kono as a political venture for lure-in more voters for the president. They use this electricity for being able to get access to more votes from Kono, where a lot of people look at Kono for being a swing state, a state where nobody not go able to finally decide who runs Kono. So now the president used this electrification as a means for being able to lure into the votes of the Kono people then, so that will give the kind of landslide victory it anticipates. What do you take on that?
Well, can you hear me coming, right? If only the African development today, as long as a development. So the people of Kono, all they want are development, they want the state. So if President Bio they bring the development where they want, where they so desire, of course they're gonna vote for him. So it's not this is not a rocket science.
All right. I don't hear with the see we just like Abigail say, Mr. Kaikai, then in a development. And I want to let people that know say President Bio not the do one because he want vote. But that doesn't mean the Kono people that they don't know good thing. That doesn't mean the Kono people that don't know good person. Nobody not in this world, we know one better. Anybody wants, would that they bring better to them. The first law of nature itself. President Bio in job, now for let it make sure say it distributes the natural resources equally, now equitably, now every part of the country. Therefore, every government now that they expecting for do. When APC come, then when they expect them for let them do more na Kono, because they been get the vice president will come on Kono, the first lady will come on Kono, the second lady will come on Kono, the mayor there, but APC refused for help them. Besides, they give them fake promise and a scruma team up a whole book. It say in they can build a university for them. It provoked them. It left them. It used them and it dumped them. Like how they use sock betters, you kick them. President Bio don't come. President Bio not give better promise to Kono people. President Bio not tell them say where I give you this for let you give me this. Not to quid pro quo government. President Bio the role. But at the same time, everybody they see the benefits where they come and they know side they go. When President Bio come, he say Kono people and they be in. Some Kono students then they suffer, then they come on a Kono, then they come Freetown for go college, then they come on a Kono, then they left their family, then they come Bo for go college. It's very embarrassing. A lot of them don't get side for day. There's school fee in Boku. Then the lodging, it's another problem. President Bio said no. That university day at the opener, President Bio don't grab, not to him be promised that one day, but because he lack in people, he want let everybody benefit. President Bio makes sure say, then they build currently that Kono University. If you say it's big, if you say it's powerful, the people in Kono where then they benefit, then they know, then they see them. Now then they talk say yes, gentle they talk true. Because I know say oh they talk now Kono people then they listen and then they hear it. President Bio don't build that university where Anes Kroma lie for them. For 5 years after 2012, it not belong for them. What he end up for do now for sack them brother Sam Sumana. We himself now ungrateful person. We don't discourage and disrespect in people there. It don't go big back. That same Anes Kroma we disrespect the Kono people there. But Mother Bio no watch that one. The next thing we President Bio do, it don't go build another hospital, powerful hospital back na Kono for taking care of their woman them and then picking them. So you don't see how President Bio they help them. So for let President Bio go again. With people and they use generator then try they for going to them plan for do the mining. Now we get mining company. The President Bio don't bring 24-hour electricity. When I mind you, 2 months ago, President Bio been going to Kono. Where he go get a program with them to picking them. APC go organize some set of group of picking them. Then begin hala say lights not the. They think say that they do it for embarrass them the president, but the president it take that message there as a good message. Because now a listening president and it run a listening government. So it take them enough vex because APC be the thing say it vex. No, it not go vex because now that one day the president be 1 year. If you not tell her your problem, you not gonna know who side the problem they and how you go solve it. So what the president be do? He say, all right, he say, I don't hear you, wait till I don't talk. What I go do next? He say, I not go promise. And he not promise because now a man of little words but more action. Now that means they call and talk and do. Anything where they talk, it make sure say nothing where they get for do. So you not go and talk, what you not go able to do. So we see it go for surprise them. It go give them 24-hour electricity. Wherein that light Friday where they not been get, President Bio don't get it now. So they're all happy. So at the end of the day, you tell me that free and quality education where they picking and they get, assist on picking and they gladly. Now they say they talk say, then a first time voters. All that here where they don't see, all the free and quality education, the electricity, then a health center, then the university where they be because they come out secondary school, then they go university. So you they born Kono, you go school Kono, you go university Kono, yeah, you get work na Kono. Now Mother Bio don't do that one day. So you not get for your but nothing, nobody not get for you from your home. They say then they vote for Mother Bio, let it continue that trajectory. Then they vote for Mother Bio. Now that one they go make people they know. Mother Bio know they do them because you want big vote. If they do it because you want big vote, now money for go give them. No, but now sustainability is planned for them because it care for them because now that one they them elect for. So for let them put them back. If they vote for them back, they get right for vote for. Would that they help them? All my one would have better.
All right. Okay, we're going to listen to the Hot Boost Network where they meet you live from the United States of America. They're live on board Universal Radio. And this program, they meet you every Saturday from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock. And today are the maiden edition, at the first evening this. But they're going to meet you every Saturday. So call you mommy, you daddy, you brother, sister, whoever you did, listen to the SLPP hour. We meet you by kind courtesy of the Hot Goose Network. And of course, all everything we discuss here, you directly come out from the Hot Goose Network, the SLPP, and not get anything for related to do with the Universal Radio. When I come to Abigail, now we come talk about, and now we say, yes, we're happy the president with the land from the one day we discuss the president not only give light to Kono, the president also don't make sure say they get a college, university they go on right now, hospitals, road network, so it's like Kono, it's a whole package. It's a whole package full of assorted items. When I come to, and of course we must say kudos to the energy sector minister, Alhaji Mansa Kanjasi say, where they do very well in work with the president. And of course, somebody else they will all discuss about again this evening with the education minister. Well, to you, Abigail, what do you take on the results we just come, the last result where two female pupils from Kenema, back the first and the second. Then, of course, the basic education, we get a female pupil again way back the highest score. And this agenda we'll talk about here. What do you take on this with regards to the education minister and the success stories that we will get behind the free quality education during this presidency?
Well, actually, for begin first of all, I just want to say the Minister of Education, Dr. David Senge, now a blessing to that nation day, to we country, to we all. He's a blessing to we country. We don't say from where that man take over that ministry, it don't change the ministry, not only the ministry, but it don't change the country. It don't change the mindset of we picking them, they picking them as alone. So overall, he's a blessing. And I like the way how they handle a ministry. And like you see the progress for yourself. They say, oh, you will see and tomorrow. No, right now and then we don't see how we pick it and don't develop. We don't see we got picking and how it don't empower them. What in President Bill don't do for empower them and the first lady. We don't make say for the last almost result the way they come out. Now we got picking and they excel, then they do well and then they can force. So I'm really impressed. Dr. David Senge, they don't do well at the Ministry of Education, basic and senior secondary education, they do very well. And the gap picking, this also they tell me say, Kai, not to fit on no more, they get all the opportunity then. President Bio don't come, it don't make sure say, even the last village in a salon, they get the same opportunity where we picking the way they fit on they get. Because it not been there so today. Today, the picking the way they upline, they not get the same quality education where they fit on they get. But now you don't see say for where President Bio take over, where it don't come. With the minister of, with this new minister, Dr. David Senge, they don't make sure say quality education, don't they all over Sierra Leone? Because Freetown is not Sierra Leone. Freetown is just the capital. We get in villages and all over Salone. So they don't go ahead and extend the free quality education all over Sierra Leone. We don't see now say every Pekin they get the same opportunity. So you don't find out now say the Pekin they said that upland don't begin for do well. Because President Bio they invest in them. And they invest in the education with the help of the Minister of Education, when Dr. Senge. So really, President Bio don't really try for Pikide all over Sierra Leone. It don't show we say, not those presidents of one tribe, of one district, of one state. No, he's a president of Sierra Leone. So it don't make sure say every Pikin a salon, and not care outside you did. Whether than the last village you did in a salon, you don't get the same opportunity for get the same quality of education, whether picky where they fit on they get. So now we don't find out say the picking in our upland don't really begin thrive past the picking as where they fit on, because now the picking in our upland they don't begin pass the exam there. And this not just only happen because President Bio it tackle every side where it knows a need for tackle for let them picking as a minute excel, right? Because it begin feeding at school with the free with his free school feeding, right? So when the pikin them come on home, even if they're not eating at home, when they go to school, because they provide a meal for them. When they make them say they are full, so when they go to class, they're not going to be distracted because they are hungry. So it don't take care of them feeding at school. The first they don't provide pad for the girl picking them. So we picking them, they miss school again because before the girl picking them not been they go school because when they're on a period, they have to stay home. because they can't afford pad, so they get for use clothes, pieces, or whatever for manage themselves until they're done. Then they go back to school. The first thing they say, no, you don't have to miss a day of school because you can't afford a sanitary pad. So it don't begin getting sanitary pad for the whole year. When they see them picking them through, now they are now it don't build up their confidence. They got picking them. Then they go school. They have a meal in school. They get this pad for the whole year. They are safe. They are being provided with the best quality education. So you find out that the picking them begin excel. There is no magic to this thing. President Bill, he understand, he know what it he knows what it takes for letting people to excel in school and salon. So it just end up for tackle every angle where it need for tackle for let the people excel. And I'm happy that the people them back they really excel and they see say yes in hard work, no they go in vain. And they really pay off because look at that result we talk about. We come all the way to Kenema. Man, I was so impressed for let picking the way they upline Kenema and they excel and they come first and second. God picking them for this for that matter for men and do this well. You know, it takes a whole lot of work, whole lot of dedication from the president himself, because as we all know, education and the president's a flagship program. President Bio, he believes in education more than anything, because he believes say when you educate Peking, you don't educate the nation. More like God Peking, when you educate God Peking, you don't educate the whole community. Because when God picking land book, that's for in community, that's for in family, that's for in neighbors, then that's for in society. So I'm really proud of these girls. They are doing well. They make use of the opportunity. It's not like the president they waste in resources. No, he's seeing the benefits of his resources. So I'm really pleased and I'm proud of these girls. They are making use of it. They are doing it. I say to the girls, them keep doing it, keep pushing, keep studying. Education is the key. Education is the greatest equalizer in the world. So you go out there and you get your education. You make use of it. Like when they talk about Kono just now, look like what President Yodan do na Kono. It don't provide quality education for them. It don't provide hospital there. Where did they build one of the best hospitals in the world? That they build in a corner right now. That they build a university. So picking on for move common environments for go away for uni no more, because we remember when we done high school upline we get for move can for can go uni. No, you don't have to. You're not going to separate from your family no more, because now he has made that provision for you for make you do your junior education, you senior, and then uni. Now you community. Yes, and then you end up for work now you community. So it's all part of community building. So I'm really, really impressed. I'm pleased with this administration. And I want to say kudos to Dr. David Senge. He's doing an amazing job. It don't change that ministry there. Ministry of Education is one of the best ministry right now. And then when they talk about the light system, Alaji Kanjasi say, I'm impressed with that mandate too. The light business as salon steady. It don't get the energy under control. So all I can say is that President Bio has a good team. This is what I want people to know. He's a great leader. He's an excellent president, and he has a good team of ministers, a good team of people working with him.
Hour when it meets you, sponsored by Hot Boost Network, Ken Tool, Patrick Mada, all over from the United States, and Sister Abigail, the media, part of the media team, North America, young generation, and we keep the company with you every Saturday from 7 to 8, from the US Eastern Time, 3 to 4 p.m., Central Time, 2 to 3 p.m., and of course England, United Kingdom, 8 to 9. Well, President Bio, not the custodian of the law, and you don't believe in divide and rule, they decide for extending the entire system all over Sierra Leone. So make sure say free quality education, and make sure say even from up to left from last year, I remember the best result come from the north. So this year it come from the east. So that tells you we are revolving, and it's taking a real U-turn and it will bring success story. That makes the president very happy because investment will go in vain. Well, I come to you then, Kento. Let me talk about basically this way. And the justice system as alone, ministers in, ministers out, we see a lot of things that happen in the justice system. And of late, so many good things are going to happen. and so many stories that going to happen when I saw stories there. So we just want to make you a simple round. Government, this period under review, this 4 years under review, looking at the government achievements, especially to the justice sector, because a lot of, but we really want to get that from you and just how the things in government comes an achievement in that sector, the judiciary. Yes, over to you.
Mr. Kaikai, I tell you, plenty thank you. Fam with them when they listen Universal Radio, na Sierra Leone. I tell you plenty thank you for who they continue for listening this program. And you will they listen also na YouTube, na Gentle the Political Hot Goose. You will they listen also na Facebook, Hot Goose Network Salon. You will they listen na also another Facebook page, SLP North America Unity Forum. And then you will listen to audio. We're all over the place. We're not continue for share the program. Let other people them hear it. Then good news there. And thank you, Mr. Kaikai from Universal Radio. This is SLPP Hour with Abigail and Gentle. And it's sponsored by the Hot Goose Network. Mr. Kaikai and family way they listen. This is not the most important and thing we don't happen in Sierra Leone. When I remember Salon, they talk about orders from above. Now that kind of thing they make Salon be don't go behind, Salon be don't deteriorate. We don't the 50 years backward before President Bio came in development. Because APC they institutionalize corruption and they use the judiciary as a tool for fed opposition. They use the judiciary as a tool for fed strong voices. So what the President Bio can do? It makes sure say it give a total independence to the judiciary. Waiting that one they mean to me, granny, where they na Nemo Goima, where they listen. And my grandpa, where they na team. That one they mean say we get the 3 arms of government. When are the 3 sets of institutions the way they control government? The executive, when are the president and the boss, and the minister them. They will get the judiciary when at the court system, then at the court from Supreme Court, Court of Appeal, it can to High Court, then it can to Magistrate Court. So then courts then they, and they come to the NA court then courts then they, then they call the judiciary system. Then we come to the legislature, when at the parliament, the member of parliament, they did. President Bill make sure say everybody get right for operating on your side with free will. Not like where APC been there today, then they tell them no more say, today we don't sack vice president. We're not to so the law say. Then when you go to court, they force the judge them, they say una for agree. No. This court, it don't make everybody don't rely upon them. Anybody they grab in the APC when are the opposition, they all they gladly for go court because they know say President Bio in court system, in judicial system, we don't say it, now free and fair justice in the dispense. Number 1, for let people then believe inside President Bio in court, Cherry Coco, when are the leader of government business, when are the leader of the opposition, na parliament. He been going to court with President Bio in nephew. When a Junior Bio, for that seat where he gets, Cherry Coco win that case inside that court. Beside that same court, the former chairman, deputy chairman of APC, when a Minkailu Masare, he been got case against the state. Minkailu Masare, when an opposition leader, he win that case, na Madabio in justice system. The same thing, Usman Fode Yansane, when at the former Secretary General, it's a win case against the state, Nada court. The same way, so Diana Konomani, when at the chairman, the regional chairman for APC, when I've been bad woman, now APC, where the thief plenty couple, in back win a case, Nada court. So you now see the kind of way how the opposition. Then they give the president, they allow the justice system to go freely. Kemos say, where been they deal with that cocaine? Where APC don't make it don't sick. Instead of win case, APC they gladdy. And it not tap the can they call Yum Keller? Where an opposition leader also were critical against President Bill. the justice system, because it's free and fair, President Bio, they allow everybody, let the justice system do their own, let the lawyer then do their work, let judges then do their work. President Bio, they force them, President Bio, they lock them up, President Bio, they give them envelope, it left them free. Let them do the work where they want. We find out, say, can the Yunkela where APC go to an court? They say they for pull on a parliament. They not support for the day. They say because it have been too soon. Then go there. If President Biobi hates Kane Yunkela, if we don't use that opportunity, say when Entina APC bring up, let us pull on a parliament, let go. No, President Bio no mix the. President Bio you don't even know that are the judges there. You don't even know that are magistrates. You don't sabi their name. You don't get their phone number. And they don't get talk. Then go judge that case. They Kane Yunkela win that case against APC. So you don't see how President Bio don't make tolerance. And one of the big things we do, Abigail, and people the way they listen. President Bio became with what they call Judicial Week. 6 months back, President Bio can say throughout the 11 years, people and they were APC been put in a jail unnecessarily. Hence, they not say you're not a part of them. They're not like you. They been the whole end. They lock them in a jail. Then they file na water. Then they judge them nobody. They depend on some man don't they 6 years, 7 years. They don't want a jail. They not get fined for them. You know they go court. They don't understand how he did it. President Bio said no, not to so we for treat Sierra Leoneans. Let we institute a special judicial week. They put judges in together. President Bio say it's like 1 month. I want to make sure say let them check now then jail them. Let them check now then sell them. Let them go all over the place. Either they don't put in a cell where they don't lie pa, where they don't do fine. Let them go revisit and case them. We see another country. President Bio make sure say they do that one day. Over 1,000 people them where the APC been put in a jail for nothing. President Bio free them all because they're not being a case. Because some man now 5 months they be sentenced APC to in case then they take 3 years. So President Bio free them all. So this is how President Bio they work for make the judiciary better. These are the things that President Bio they do for let that country boom. These are the things that President Bio they do for let the judiciary become an institution where an independent institution where nobody not get for stand against them. So President Bio left that country day. Now you find out say all man they glad for go court. Half this happy say well I'll go court they glad but today you know they go because when you go there then they go to una election petition. Take today for my President Bio the Rogan 2012 APC not listen to that election in case we go today. Take today all the talk. That's where. They don't get respect for the law. Now, this make America and MCC, they say President Bio, the human rights of the people there, because the human rights, we right they will get. We get right for get free and fair justice. And President Bio, they give we that right there. Now, these are the reason we make, when I see say, even them one they were involved by that insurrection, that August 10 overthrow, where APC organized and finance. Over 500 they were the whole. They don't investigate them. Say they able bail 22 where APC they glad so. So when I don't see how this system there, everybody get right for exercise that one day. And we get the ancillary judiciary body. When are the police, President Bio they empower them, President Bio they train them, President Bio they encourage them for let them do the best thing where they need for do, let them become more professional, how for handle cases them, where they deal with citizens, their life and their livelihood. So these are the reason why I say President Bio, we are proud of him. He don't do very well.
Okay, that's a good one. Then of course, Hotel we give you an overview of how the government is going to achieve with the judicial sector. And of course, you listen to the SLPP hour. We meet you on Rob Universal Radio every Saturday from 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Every Saturday, make them a point of duty for tuning into the radio and listening to the SLPP hour. We meet you from the Hot Boost Network all the way from the United States of America. I come to Sister Abigail. Abigail, elections not too far again because time set on the catch me at the studios now, and of course elections not too far again, and a lot of projections they talk about no runoff. So you feel say in your best opinion, all within the president don't do within this period on the review. Don't qualify them for let go on an election, forget a landslide victory, and the last word and from now.
Oh yes, absolutely. I cannot even drag the answer safe. Absolutely. All what President Bio don't do. And I'm confident, I'm very positive that he's gonna get a no runoff victory. Actually, he's gonna get a landslide victory because it don't do so much. And the good thing is that Sierra Leoneans are very smart. So they know exactly what this president don't do for them, what in this administration don't do for them. They know say when this president take over, the country be actually they in a recession. So people were struggling. But after President Bio don't take over, it don't make sure say it don't bring a lot of development in the country. Like now, when they get 24-hour electricity, not only in Freetown. This is what I want people to really focus on. Because not only in Freetown, but all over the country, President Bio don't bring out electricity. It don't create jobs them for youth them. It don't create opportunities for youth them. It don't invest in with education. We pick in education one. Kai, before we pick them in they pay tuition. We as parents they will be they pay tuition for picking them. But we have free quality education, not just free education, but quality education also. Because it makes a difference when your child have the best education, right? So with all this way President Bio don't do, and then look at the healthcare system. We get a healthcare boss then now we don't carry it. We're in the provinces them. Because we know say there are villages where not get high quality hospital them. So what if an emergency occurs? Now it don't bring kind of healthcare bosses there where it don't send and then villages them. We get for stabilize people them until they're able for transfer them that the hospital they were equipped for able for manage their symptoms and their diseases. So this is progress. All waiting President Bio don't do me and no say Sierra Leoneans and therefore re-elect him back with a huge margin, again for win with a landslide victory because of all in good work them. And just the fact that they keep in touch with the people them. Because at the end of the day, we as a people, we want to be able to get access to the president. And we all find out say our president is very accessible. Look at him; he's doing a nationwide tour. If they go to every district, meet with the people, then talk to the people, them. If they go to schools, them talk to students, them engage them, make them tell them how they feel, how make them tell them about the education process, what is going on. So for me, I feel like Sierra Leoneans are going to re-elect him. And it's gonna be a no runoff election. Just for answer your question and not delay. So I have no doubt in President Bio. I have no doubt in the Sierra Leone people that they're gonna re-elect him. He has done an amazing job. He don't do well for we country. He don't represent we well. Look at when he came to the UN last month in September. He did such a magnificent job. Like I was so proud as a Sierra Leonean watching him take the stage and talk on behalf of us, and just not just us. Look at Africa as a whole. How do they respect we country now? How do they respect Sierra Leone now because of President Bio? Because of the level of respect where President Bio they command all over the world, all over West Africa, all over Africa. So you see, they even put her in charge of other African committees. Then he's in charge. So for me, I'm proud. I know that we're going to re-elect him with a huge margin. I know he's going to continue the great work that he's doing. I know say he get big plan for we country for we picking them. So for me as a parent, when you invest in my child, when you love my child, you love me. You've invested in me. So as mama, the fact that I know they pay school fees for me picking, I know say you they pay for me picking school fees, you they provide quality education for me picking. I'm pleased. As a parent, I'm proud. So every parent in a salon, every mama, every papa, I know say they get for vote for President Bio back because of what he don't do for we. We education system in a salon is good. The energy sector, Alaji Kanja, he's doing great. Thank you, President Bio. And you go back to Ministry of Health. Dr. Dembi, he's doing an amazing job. So thank you, Dr. Dembi. Thank you, President Bio. President Bio bring all them people, yeah, all the experts there, it bring them kind of this administration because it mean well for the country. The man himself gets a vision for this country, yeah. So I know say without a doubt that we are gonna re-elect him. There's gonna be a no runoff election. It's gonna be an easy peasy one for him, 2023.
Okay. All right, family, to listen to the SLPP hour. We come to the end closure of the counting down now. Interesting evening. I get Sister Abigail all the way from the United States of America, and I get Gentle way They represent the Hot Goose Network, one of the most vibrant network them where they propagate the good works of the president. And this Saturday, the maiden edition, we don't start on this Saturday. We go for the continuum and you go for the listen to the SLPP hour. And of course, all what you will say at this evening, not to reflect the views of the Universal Radio. This is come out directly because I sponsored program with the SLPP gurus them North America. They put on under for meet you every Saturday. Well, before I put the cutting down, I come to Gentle. Let just give me final submission and in final closure. Gentle, I want to make you tell me, listen to them. The president in Manifesto, has it been exhausted? Exhaust the manifesto and give some bonuses to the manifesto where we give the people of Sierra Leone the handbook of what you need to do. Has it really exhausted it and have some added bonuses to it? Cut that side and you give your final submission for close down the program for today.
My family, Mr. Kai at the Universal Radio, and then all man where they watch we and all man where they listen to we, not the whole world. I want to let know say President Bio in Manifesto, and what they call Manifesto. Now them promise them today where President Bio been tell una say it go do it kind of power. Now he write, he put inside one small book, another book with man called Manifesto. That thing they where he put together for let not forget. What I talk say I go do, they write them. So that I not go forget. President Bio don't do all. In the first place, electricity business not be even they in mind, because if the thing say APC when they don't talk say they don't bring light, if the thing say they road business it not been done in mind too much, but APC be they say they don't make a, but if the thing say they bona lie, but now I tell you President Bio don't do all what if he don't talk it don't go beyond. My brother Alec you not get 100%, but for the fact I don't attempt that every way they sit exam, what will be the Jala University with the situation called comprehensive where they come out final year. You get 5 subjects where they sit inside one paper. If you do 4, you don't attempt 1, you don't fail because you don't get no grade. But if you do 4, they attempt 1 step, you reach middle, or the other hand they reach middle, you they pass because they get some you put that together. So now so President Bio don't achieve. And let's tell now, President Bio not get forget enough. President Bio they beat APC with any political party combined like fishball. At the test Sierra than this. Any SLPP member, any serious Sierra Leonean, any supporter will not tell anybody say, Gentle say, Abigail say, President Bio they beat APC like fishball. Until you know how they beat fishball, and like the bone rich yonder, then they knock them. So now so President Bio get for beat them, and then nyaka them. My brother, an opposition, if you try the incumbent party, that incumbent who for don't say that they lost from the by-elections the way they will call. But we don't get 16 by-elections then at the north. Where 16 of them now APC been get their position then they. Where the election come, Madabio a win, SLPP win 12 of them. APC struggled for win the balance 4. So does that mean Madabio no they do well? They do well. And in good job that people then they transform them into vote. Because then by election then they now litmus paper. APC not ready for this election. APC not a serious opposition party. The only flag bearer who get right now in a saloon. It don't left 7 months to election. The only and 4 months to nomination. The only flag bearer will go in this country now President Tokanubio. The whole of the opposition they not get flag bearer. The party not there in structure. APC na unserious party. APC not get message. APC not get candidates. APC not know what they deeper. So how you go expect say President Bio in competition? No, not in competition. And even if they put themselves together overnight, all the candidates they bring together, Sierra Leoneans they deny them back because Salomon they no want go back na austerity. 11 years. APC no go can't tell we as Sierra Leoneans what they do because we don't get the opportunity for 11 years. They say a road they make a light, but we know who side that they reach. Where the common lights go and the road they all pass with President Bio they make up. So what again they go can't tell who will believe them. And also, they know who side they left with. When austerity, hardship, all this hardship where they elect today, now APC calls them. But now, we get economic crunch. Now the war. Russia then the Fed. Corona don't come all over the place. But still, President Bio, they manage the resources. Not to Liberia, they Fed forest. Liberia, they team up the line, then the Fed forest, one compress. Salono, they go through that one day. And like, it's expensive, but they see them. In the president, they do very well. That's Kofi where they pay. That Munafa money, then bridge them, then light them, then all the resources the way they provide for that country. Hey, I'll tell you, Mr. Kaikai, nobody know they want for come up from peace, from Alhamdulillah, it go to Subhanallah. That ain't a lie. President Bio, they win, they beat APC like fishball, not the poiler.
To the SLPP hour. This is the program that meets you every Saturday from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Well, I don't get gentle the studios so live from America to University Radio. I guess it's to Abigail. Abigail, final word. Abigail, your final word. Your final word to the people of Sierra Leone for giving the confidence and give the people of Sierra Leone, SLPP, and at home and abroad, give them the confidence that it's going to be a free kind of no runoff election. Final word.
Okay, final word to Sierra Leoneans then. I want to say to all my Sierra Leoneans, they want to thank you for listening and thank you for supporting President Bill. Because when it comes to nation building, not only the president they do one, we as a people, we therefore play with your part. So when I continue for playing on your part, if they say no do this, no do them. If they say no do that, no do them. So like we picking them with their school, when I continue for work hard, continue for study, continue for show up. You see how we got picking them and excel these days. So we woman them. I want to say thank you to President Bill for what you don't empower woman them. You find out say President Bill don't count, it don't do so much for women. The woman themselves, we don't they glad now, we don't they at the hem of affairs them. So I want to say thank you to President Bill for what he don't do for women them. I want to say thank you to Sierra Leoneans them for the support they give President Bill, because it takes a nation building that everybody get for playing in part, not just the president. We all get for play with part. So I want to say thank you to everybody. When I continue for play on our part, when I continue for do well. Free quality education is here to stay. Free healthcare, free quality healthcare is here to stay. And then we also get good energy where they are. We get 24-hour electricity in most areas around the country, and even at Freetown we enjoy free quality electricity now. And not free, they pay, but you don't pay that much for them. But at least you get quality energy now. When they get lights in a tongue, when they get blackout like before, we APC them in there. President Bio don't come, if they build them, bridge them, when I look them, bridge them. How where President Bio meets them, they kind of shape what they've been there in. It don't come, it don't renovate some bridges, it don't build some bridges, it don't build schools, it don't build hospitals them. So it do well for the nation. So I just want to say, let me continue for support President Bio. Let me make sure say next year is a new runoff election. And so President Bio will continue for tell and thank you for in good work what they do, because instead it don't really do well for we as a nation. So we are proud of him. We tell and thank you for the international community where they represent we well, they respect who they get around the world because of the kind of leader we get, the kind of way how they portray we out there. So I'm impressed. I'm proud of my president, and I just want to say thank you, President Bio, and thank you, Sierra Leoneans them. Let me continue for support this president here. So I want to thank you for listening to we. We will see you back next weekend on Saturday from 7 to 8 p.m. Thank you guys and take care. Yeah, you have a good night.
All right, family, listen to the hour. I don't get you to keep this consortium from the USA. I get Gentle, way to represent the Hot Goose Network. And I get Sister Abigail, way said in North America Day. And this evening from Sierra Leone time, it was interesting, very interactive, very educative. We don't learn a lot from them. Come Saturday again, and every other Saturday, we're there for the meet on the Body Universal Way. And we're there for the talk about waiting to unfold, SLPP, and of course, not forget to always hear it from this radio, not reflect the views or the editorial principles of the radio. It will come out straight from the Hot Goose Network when I sponsored program, and today Saturday again, it will come around here and we will meet up and we will enjoy wonderful. God bless you, God bless Sierra Leone, and have a nice day. God bless the Leoneans across the world.
Thank you very much, and Thank you very much. And fam with them, Unadon Yeri, the program. We don't left na Universal Radio. We don't disconnect with them now. Sierra Leoneans them all over the world. Now so the program they go like now. Every week, every Saturday, una stay tuned. You will they watch from Central Time, na America, na 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock. Easter Time, you will in them Maryland, the other side them, na 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock. The one they with the saloon, then at 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock. So if you want to know the time, just think of saloon time 7 to 8 p.m. There you go, no say for come under here, the SLPP hour with Gentle and Abigail with the streamer from the Hot Goose Network, and then would they tell people a lot of, because a lot of things they unfold. Now election they can now. We got to be really, really rigid and would they bring the issues out there. We not continue for the share so that people then would read them good news there. We not continue for the camp. We not continue for the make let people that know say the Hot Goose Network they really hammer the message and let other people themselves get the same message where we they get out about President Bio in governance system. We're good. Where they make salon sexy and attractive. Abigail, say your last word to people them they will go left them.
Hot Goose Network family, una thank you for tuning in. Today, like Jen to say, we don't begin another new show with our Universal Radio. We'll tell una thank you for coming and listening and watching. So now something we get for continue every week, like Jen to say. So we just want to say thank you to una for watching. Una keep watching. Like I can always say, una keep supporting President Bill, because actually he's doing an amazing job. We are all proud of him. We are all impressed. And actually the nation wild tour where President Bill they do right now, they go around the country for tell we thank you, Sierra Leoneans them for coming out, for registering in our numbers, for just being a good citizen where would they be. Yeah, when I continue to be good, so we youth them out there. I say continue to stay home, continue to mind your business, not allow anybody for manipulate you or get you for do something when not right, when a law breaking thing. So just continue to be a good citizen. That's all President Bio is asking you to do. Be a good citizen. Like Kennedy said, don't ask what your country can do for you. Ask what can you do for your country. So what you can do for your country right now, for remain a peaceful citizen, and for be a supportive citizen to your president, because President Bio is doing an amazing job. I want to say thank you to you all for watching. We will see you back next week. Thank you so much. Love you all the viewers. Take care now. Have a good weekend.
All right, with the left one now with this fine song where Evangelist Koba pool. I really rock I dance at the corner of meals. As I the dancer, and I because say daddy, he said this at the record, I go where the shire, he say at the show. So Abigail always say watch you as we done. People they say enjoy. Now five can sing. They say we na basta piki. They sing that song. Then they all basta piki. You know every that sing where APC they sing. They don't sing her. Then they call sweet. Then they call we say una bo abisi. Samra kama me.
Oh, wow.
So they can't sing that sing now. They can't play them. Le una can yeri. Why would this song we don't transform them into a way where everybody go enjoy? Let people then watch. Evangelist Cover.
But we didn't tell them, say, Papa,
Evangelist Koba for the powerful campaign song. 2023, Mother Bill, they beat the like fishball.
You don't family? Hot News Network TV.